A veritable who's who of television comedians from over the years descend on Palm Beach, Florida in the 1960s. We're talking Kristen Wiig, Carol Burnett, Allison Janney, Julia Duffy from Newhart, Mindy Cohn from The Facts of Life, haven't seen her for a while, and just for good measure, Ricky Martin is on board as well. Let's talk about Palm Royale. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for Palm Royale. Season 1 is streaming right now on Apple TV+. Season 2 is in the works. Just got renewed a couple of months ago. And this got some Emmy love as well, with nominations for Carol Burnett as supporting actress in a comedy, lead actress in a comedy for Kristen Wiig, and outstanding comedy series. So Emmy's certainly paying attention to this. And obviously Apple enjoying the viewership as it's coming back for season 2. But before we get more into the specifics of Palm Royale, let me welcome you back to Dan Reviews It. If you are one of my subscribers already, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're not one of my subscribers, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get alerted when I drop new videos. Or like this video, comment below. All that stuff, of course, helps the channel out as well. So Kristen Wiig, obviously a Saturday Night Live veteran, and has done a lot of movies since leaving, but TV, not so much. A little bit. She was on the MacGruber show on Peacock, not one of my favorites, but she returns really as the heavy lead here. She's in almost every scene of at least the first few episodes that I watched. So this is set in the late 60s, and we're in Palm Beach, Florida, where the Kristen Wiig character Maxine Delacourt Simmons wants to attain her place in high society. However, she is new in town and finding it hard to make friends. She wants to join the most exclusive country club around, Palm Royale, but in the process, she is learning who she is and what she will or won't do to get into the Palm Royale. So you've got Josh Lucas playing her husband, and Carol Burnett, her stepmother. But you've also got some of the other people I mentioned, Allison Janney. Leslie Bibb is here as well. Laura Dern, big name, but not known for TV comedy, so I didn't really mention her in the intro, but Laura Dern has a role here as well. And her father, Bruce Dern, in tow too. So a lot of people that you will recognize for sure. And like I said, Ricky Martin, it's been a while really since we've seen him, although I think he did, was it the Versace TV show? He's done, a little bit of dabbling in acting, but of course, we know him best for Livin' La Vida Loca and all his big hits, about 25 years ago. But yeah, so look, Palm Royale ends up being a sort of Desperate Housewives meets, there might be some Stepford Housewives type stuff in there, or maybe some Don't Worry Darling, kind of commentary. If you saw that movie a couple of years ago, I know a lot of people did not. But Desperate Housewives, I think, is sort of the main touchstone for this, just sort of set in a different area and in a different era, because like I said, we're going back about 50 years here, timeline wise with this show. But Kristen Wiig, boy, is it great to have her back in a recurring, a regular role. In her movies, obviously she's somebody different every time. SNL, obviously there were, a lot of different characters, but there were a lot of go-tos as well for Kristen Wiig. And it's nice to really see her kind of sink her teeth into a character that we're getting to know week by week. And I think the character is also kind of, like I said, getting to know herself week by week, and what she will or won't do to get into the Palm Royale. She's got to have a few different people kind of sign on for her, kind of vouch for her. And nobody wants to at first, but, she's sort of working her little magic in different ways, maybe some of them not ethically, but also at the same time, she is dealing with her mother-in-law, Carol Burnett, and there are a lot of secrets brewing there with that relationship, and just with her in general. I think there's a lot of, mystery element to the show. So it's interesting because this is nominated in the comedy categories at the Emmys, and this is an hour-long show. So usually, those are relegated to the drama parts, but we have, of course, The Bear, which is very much not a comedy in the comedy categories, I think just because it's a half hour, and maybe that first season had a few jokes. But no, this is definitely more of a Desperate Housewives type vibe, soap opera vibe for sure, and a satire as well on things like, women's rights in that era, and high society, sort of the class system as well, which, both of those things, both the women's rights issues and the class issues, I think certainly ring true today as well. So, sort of having a little bit of fun with those, sort of satirizing that kind of stuff from way back when, and you think, oh, well, we've sort of gone past that. No, not really. A lot of those things can certainly be applied to today. And also the era of this show, I do have to take note of, because I think one of the strong suits of this program is the set design, the hair and makeup, the outfits, everything is just kind of done to that last note. And we're seeing a lot of really, really cool sets for this. And of course, we're in high society. So yes, there's, a lot of things that we've been seeing lately with White Lotus and stuff like that. You could certainly, I guess, because we're in a resort, you could certainly maybe throw White Lotus into the mix. This is not as sharply written as that. It is definitely more of the Desperate Housewives, more sort of silly, or, broad comedy type of thing. This is not, though, a laugh out loud knee slapper like another recent Apple TV Plus show, Bad Monkey, that I favorably reviewed. That's still going into its first season. We're like halfway through as I'm recording this. That is definitely more of a humorous show. This one, I think, maybe takes a few too many swings with the humor aspect. But look, the character building here is really interesting. And the secrets as they unfold, each episode so far that I've seen seems to be mainly about kind of one or two of the women at this club, and we're sort of exploring their, dark sides and their histories and stuff, as the Kristen Wiig character, Maxine, is also sort of peeling back those layers herself. So we, the audience, get to do it kind of through her eyes. Look, overall, I think this is a pretty good show. I'm intrigued to see where it goes next. I think since we are pulling from a few different things that I've already mentioned, maybe this is not as original as some of the other stuff like Bad Monkey, but I'm having a lot of fun watching this. I look forward to season 2. I will leave Palm Royale with a B for right now, and we'll see where this takes us, in the rest of season 1. I'm going to finish it, and then season 2, hopefully we'll get somewhere down the pike. All right, you can check this out on Apple TV Plus. Thank you so much for watching Dan Reviews It, and I will see you next time.